What's up, guys? Coach Keith here with your workout for Monday. Starting with your warm-up, we have 5 bent over wide TWs, working with no weight to start. If you have some light weights, maybe you're going to work with that. Going to get into a hinge position, with the palms facing down, set those shoulder blades back and down, and then we're going to come up into that Y position, back down into a T position, squeezing the shoulder blades at the top, and then that W would be with bent elbows, right, with the elbows at a 90-degree, forearms parallel to the floor, back down. That's 1 rep. I would go back to Y, then T, then W, going through that 5 times, making sure we get that squeeze of the shoulder blades at the bottom. All right, then we'll have 6 each leg reverse Samson lunges. So you're gonna do 6 in a row on one side, 6 in a row on the other, extending those arms up, stepping back, dropping down, driving the hips forward, driving through that front heel. That's 1, 2, etc. I'll do 6 on each side on that as well. And then my 20-second each side scale hold. So both legs will stay straight, arms will stay straight. I'm gonna lift this leg out to the side, trying to get it as high as I can, stay as upright in the torso as possible, holding that for 20 seconds. All right, try not to rotate as much as you can through that hold. All right, that's your warm-up 3 rounds. Then for strength, we've got 4 times 6 to 10 each leg, rear foot elevated goblet split squat. So we saw these last week. We're gonna add a 3-second lower and a 2-second pause at the bottom. All right, so should be able to do pretty much the same weight, the same reps as you did last week. Be a little bit more challenging this week with that tempo. Okay, so again, that movement, ideally elevating the foot anywhere from 12 to 16, 17 inches, or anything that you have. And if you don't have an option, you can go with flat foot as well. Top of the foot goes flat on the implement. I'm going to be in goblet position. Lower down, 1, 2, 3. Hit the ground, 1, 2, and I'm going to drive through my front heel to stand. That's 1, 2, 3. Hold, drive up. All right, so 3 seconds down, 2 seconds at the bottom. Ideally, your knee is on the ground at the bottom of that rep. If that range doesn't happen for you, maybe take the foot off of the elevation and just go with a regular split squat. Okay, where we're going down, 1, 2, 3. Hold, 1, 2, and driving up. Make sure that front shin is nice and vertical. We're not driving too far over so that we're ending up on the toe with that heel lifting. Okay, 6 to 10 reps on each side for that. All right, if you have a weaker leg, make sure you start with that one so you know where you're at. All right. Finally, for our conditioning, 20 minutes for quality, nice and easy, low intensity movement. 20 alternating prisoner jump lunges. So the prisoner just means we're gonna have our hands up on our head. Gonna come back down into that lunge position, drive through front heel, switch in the air, etc., etc. Okay, again, driving through that heel. Either tap the knee down or get as low as you can. Just make sure you're not smashing that knee into the ground. For those, it should burn your legs up a little bit after the 20 reps. Okay. Then 6 to 10 each arm, depending on your weight, chainsaw rows. So we're gonna offset the feet slightly, get in a little bit of a split position. Okay, you can have this back foot basically on a 45-degree angle if that's comfortable for you. A little bit of a bend in this knee here, so that shin again is vertical, flat back, and I'm just pulling up to my rib cage, lowering down, pulling up and lowering down. So I am gonna get a little rotation in my torso here, right? But we still want it to be mostly an upper body movement. Don't be using the legs to pull up, but use that torso rotation, pull up to the ribs, lower down. We've got 6 to 10 on each arm there, all right? Then you're alternating Cossack squats so you can stay in that nice wide stance. Send the hips back, bend at the knee, make sure the knee tracks the toe, heel stays down. You can lift this foot if needed, drive up, and we're alternating, so now I would go to my left, back up, etc. for 10 reps, okay? Goblet if you're comfortable, all right? And then we have our Copenhagen plank, 10 to 20 seconds on each. So ideally, we're gonna have straight legs for this. Foot on top, driving up and holding like a side plank, making sure those hips are in line. If that's too challenging, you can go with a bent leg and just shorten that lever slightly by having the knee on your chair, bench, whatever it is that you have. 10 to 20 seconds each side on that, all right? Move through that for 20 minutes nice and easy, and we are good to go. And we'll see you on Tuesday for some high intensity intervals.